maybe that's different, Neil. And just let me know where you're calling in from so I can welcome you on to the call. We've got Brian Pinsky here from Connecticut, Neil from Texas. Welcome to the call, Neil. We've got Richard from Toronto, Canada. Welcome, Richard from Toronto. Hello from Texas, Nathan Gonzalez. Long time no talk, man. Good to see your name here. Hello from Texas. Hello from Houston. We've got Steve Brown from Houston. What's up from California? Derek. What's up, Derek? Brian. We got Brian from Connecticut. Hello from Atlanta. Stacy Killian from Atlanta. Welcome to the call. Doug from Windsor, Colorado. Hello, my friend Barb Schaefer from Fort Collins, Colorado. Thanks so much for being here. And we've got Ashley Hendricks from Huntsville. Thanks so much, Ashley, for being here as well. Welcome to the call, everyone. And going to go ahead and get this thing started, get this show on the road here. I'm going to be going through this presentation. We've got some exciting information for you. Here this evening. I'm going to be sharing some insights, some things that have allowed me to kind of get to where I am in this business, in the network marketing industry. I've been doing this for 4 years now. It's completely changed my life. I'm going to be explaining that here in just a little bit. But really excited to have you on here. And at the end of this presentation, I'm going to let you know, that this is a presentation where I'm going to be presenting what I feel is a solution. And at the end of this presentation, you're going to have the opportunity to get started, to take an action. And just wanted to, just be very upfront with that, because I hate these types of presentations where you're not really sure what it's about until the very end. So I just want you to take a moment and imagine what it would feel like to have new leads and commission notifications pouring into your email inbox every single day. Now imagine how that would feel. You wake up in the morning, every morning, to discover multiple emails telling you that you just made a $98 commission, and that would happen 7 days a week, along with a ton of notifications, email notifications, letting you know that you've just generated a flood of new leads. To the point where getting all the emails became downright annoying. Now, it's not a bad problem to have, right? What would you really do with your newfound time and financial freedom? Would you spend more time with your family? Would you travel more? Would you see the world? Or would you go back to all the people who told you you couldn't do it and throw it back in their stupid faces? I love this cute little picture here. So whatever it is that you would do with your newfound time and money, maybe it's something totally weird that I've never even heard of. I'm about to show you a simple roadmap to get you there fast. Hi, my name is Adam Chandler. For those of you who don't know me, over the past 4 years, the network marketing profession has completely changed my life for the better. Now, many of you on here, you know my story. You know my story about moving from Vermont to where I currently live in Colorado, and how I lost 2 newspaper advertising jobs in my first 6 months of moving 2,000 miles across the country by myself, and it was a scary time and all that. A lot of you have already heard that story. But there's another story that you may not have heard when I was already into the business. And I was about $10,000 in debt at this point, money that I had borrowed from credit cards, family members, from my parents, to get my business going and to keep me afloat financially while I was doing that. And this was, I was probably about 6 or 8 months into the business. I was having a tough time, and I was feeling really guilty about the fact that I was borrowing money from my parents, because my parents don't, they don't have a lot of money. I didn't come from a lot of money. My father was a truck driver. My father is a truck driver. My mother worked taking care of elderly people. So, even though we were wealthy when it came to, love, and our needs were always met, myself and my younger sister Sarah, our needs were always met, but we didn't come from, financial abundance, or we didn't come from money, basically. So borrowing money from my parents, knowing that they didn't have a ton of it to give, was kind of starting to weigh on my conscience a little bit, and starting to make me, feel kind of bad. And here I was. I was trying to get, banging my head against the wall, trying to figure out how to make this online marketing thing that I had just fairly recently, 6 months earlier, got started with my first network marketing company. And a friend of mine, one of my best friends I grew up with, and I went to grade school and high school with him, he was getting married in San Francisco, and I was asked to be part of the wedding party. So I was one of the not the best man, but what do you call it, usher or groomsman. I was one of the groomsmen, and the wedding was in San Francisco, and I was in northern Colorado, and I was honored to be asked to be one of the groomsmen in my friend's wedding, but there was one big problem. Getting to San Francisco for the wedding was going to take money that I didn't have. Like I was already up to my eyeballs in debt at that point, and it was money that I didn't have. Getting to California, getting to San Francisco for the wedding was going to take, the flight was going to cost money. I was going to have to take care of the hotel room, other travel expenses, and it was really frustrating to be in that position where I couldn't do something that I wanted to do. The money that was in my bank account was dictating what I could do with my life, or the lack thereof. The lack of money in my bank account was dictating what I could do in my life. And I remember thinking, because I was really sad, because not only was it something that I wanted to do personally that I wasn't able to do because of my lack of money, but I was letting other people down at this point. I was letting one of my best friends down because I wasn't able to get to San Francisco for the wedding. So here I was on the phone with my parents again, asking to borrow money again, and starting to tear up a little bit, really feeling really frustrated. And I remember that day, during that conversation where I was on the phone with my parents, I felt so bad, and I after I got my composure and got myself together a little bit, I drew a line in the sand that day. I made a decision, very loudly, very publicly, but just to myself, that this was it. This chapter of my life was at this point over. The struggle was over. I was not going to any longer have the problem of not having enough money and having my lack of money dictate my decisions in life. At the time I was working a full-time job, a 9-to-5 job at the newspaper that I was working at the time, and not only did I have to take time off from the newspaper, so that was money that I wasn't going to have in the future, which was stressful to think about that, but also the fact that I actually had to ask for time off. Something that I haven't had to ask for anything like that in the past 3.5 years that I've been full-time in this business, but back then it was something. So that pain, do you see how that painful situation that I was in then, I used that to motivate me to make that decision that this part of my life was over, the struggle was over, and I was going to be playing a different game from this point forward. And that's exactly what happened, because I got involved with an affiliate marketing system. At the time, a system that sells, tools and training and solutions for other network marketers. And that was right around that time. I got involved in that, and I started to see some results. I sponsored my first person into my company. The first person that I sponsored into that affiliate marketing system was also the very first person that joined me in my first network marketing business. They lived in Denmark, by the way. It was from a Google AdWords ad that I put out there. The person that joined me lived in Denmark. They bought a $2,000 package from me, and I made a $1,000 commission that day, and that was the day that I realized that I would never have a job again for the rest of my life. And I made an extra $1,400 that month just from selling affiliate products, in training systems to other network marketers. And then since that day, but I really kind of take it back to that decision that I made. You understand? It came from that decision, and since then my income has doubled, at least doubled every year since that year. And I went from making, that was right around the beginning of 2009, I went from making $19,000 in 2009 to my very first ever six-figure income in 2011. And because of that, my life has completely changed. I've been able to do things on my terms, on my time frame, without having to have a job or answer to anybody, or have to ask permission to take time off or anything like that. And it's been awesome. I've also traveled more in the last 2 years because of network marketing. I've traveled more in the last 2 years than I have in the previous 29 years of my life combined, and it's because of this industry. And in that time, I've also developed a passion for helping others on their journey to freedom in the network marketing profession by providing tools, training, coaching, and solutions for other freedom fighters like myself. And one of my secrets, and a secret of countless other success stories in this profession, is that we make a great deal of money by selling tools and training systems on the front end while we build our network marketing organizations on the back end. And at the end of this brief presentation, I'm going to share with you 7 key factors you need to build your business and make money online like the pros starting today. Because basically there are just 2 small problems standing in your way of complete time freedom and an influx of money, so you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, and with whomever you want. The problems are simple. Number 1 is a lack of quality leads, consistent, new leads, people to talk to about your programs, your opportunity, and a lack of positive cash flow. So let's deal with the debilitating problem of a lack of quality leads first. It's a debilitating problem that plagues the businesses of 99% of network marketers out there, because straight up, with no leads, you have no business, period. And in the world of, in the words of a mentor of mine, many of you know who this gentleman is, a guy by the name of Jeffrey Combs, you end up running a nonprofit organization from the discomfort of your home. And I kind of like that, but because that's not where we want to be, right? We don't want to run a nonprofit organization. We want to run a for-profit organization from the comfort of our home. So chances are that if you're watching this video and you're attempting to build a network marketing company, you're dealing with this very problem right now. And it's because 99% of network marketing companies do not train their distributors for any kind of effective lead generation whatsoever. And by teaching only warm market techniques, they alienate anyone who either A, doesn't have a warm market, B, has no credibility with their warm market, or C, has already gone through their warm market. And when the warm market runs out or dries up, they tell you to go talk to strangers in the supermarket or at the shopping mall. I mean, come on, does this sound crazy to anyone else but me? And it's the 21st century. We literally have the world at our fingertips. Facebook just reached 1 billion users. I don't know if you knew that or not. Facebook just reached 1 billion users. And MLM companies and uplines are still teaching you to find prospects in shopping malls. So in just a few minutes, I'm going to introduce you to a better way, a highway, if you will, that will put you on the fast track to building your business faster, easier, and with a great deal more fun and pleasure. Because this business should be fun. If you're not having fun in this business, you're doing it all wrong. So right now, your highway may look a bit more like this. Now, contrary to what you may have been told by your upline or whoever, traditional network marketing companies are designed for long-term residual income, which, by the way, is fan-freaking-tastic. I love the idea of long-term residual income, and I'll continue, going after it, fighting for it, and attracting it into my life. However, many of us, probably most of us, came into network marketing because we want more money and a better lifestyle now. Not next year, not 5 years from now, but right now. I want to introduce you to a simple solution that I'm excited about. I'm seeing a lot of other people, a lot of my friends, colleagues, team members have a lot of success with. It's called Network Marketing VT. Now, when I first saw this, being from Vermont, the state where the initials are VT, I kind of turned my head when I first saw it. Network Marketing VT, is that for Vermont or what? So it actually stands for virtual training. We'll get into some of the training in just a minute, but I really see Network Marketing VT as a solution for other network marketers to create positive cash flow and generate leads using this simple system. So over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how NMVT is putting badly needed leads and cash into the hands of network marketers just like you today. And remember when I told you I would share 7 key factors to make money like the pros starting today? I'm going to share what those 7 factors are right here, right now, and how when you get started today in NMVT, you'll be able to instantly capitalize on all 7. So number 1 is a simple to follow step-by-step training system. Now this is very simply a screenshot that I took of my back office. So when you get started in NMVT, you're actually going to have a back office that's going to look exactly like this, pretty much identical to this. And as you can see here in the top right, the lovely Miss Tanya Eliza is going to walk you through this brief video, this getting started video here, where she's going to walk you through, show you some of the training, the members area, the marketing, how you can access the lead capture page, the sales presentations, and introduce you to some very simple fast start training that can get you on the road to getting very fast results using this system. So number 1 is simple to follow step-by-step training. Number 2 is a highly profitable front-end offer. And this is a diagram that Melissa actually drew out for me because I do not have handwriting anywhere near as good as this. But you'll notice in this is what we call the reverse one-up compensation plan. And any of the blues, so all the blue that you see in here is going to be a $98 commission that goes to you. So your first person, you make a $98 commission, which essentially makes your system free. By the way, there's a 14-day free system test drive, which I'll introduce you to in just a moment. But after that 14-day trial, it's a $98 commission. So on your very first person, you essentially pay for recoup the entire cost of your system. Your second person passes up to your sponsor, and we'll get into why that's important in just a minute. So your third person, your fourth person, your fifth person, those are all $98 monthly commissions, and those go down to unlimited width. And then every person that you bring in, other than your second, you're coded to the second person. This is a really, really simple compensation plan. You're coded to the second person and then their second person. And with some of the fast start training and some of the getting started training, it's really easy, and people are having a lot of duplication with this system right now. So bringing in one person who brings in 2, and then that second person also brings in 2, that's essentially $300 a month that's going to you as the sponsor, because the second one is passed up. So then the third person, it's the same deal. Their first person goes to them, their second goes to you as the sponsor, and then so on and so on, and that actually goes down to unlimited depths. So you get the second of the second of the second. So in this example, you sponsor 5 people, and you're making $98 a month from 12 people. So just for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to paint a picture for you. You bring in 10 people, half of them bring in 2 people. You're essentially making $1,500 a month off of that, and then of course you're paying $98 a month for your own membership, so it actually becomes about $1,400 a month. But do you see how that works? Because of the this 100% commission model, it can be very easy to create a very substantial residual income very, very quickly. In fact, in just a few minutes, I'm going to bring out Ashley, and Ashley was actually able to create a $1,000 monthly residual income stream in her first 3 days, and with this is without a list, without a big list to leverage. without a blog, without a Facebook fan page, and without very much experience in the network marketing industry, which we'll have her out in just a minute and have her share her story. So number 3 is a highly converting offer. This is an example of one of the capture pages that we have access to. This is a capture page that is right now system-wide converting at about 40%. And if you don't know what that means, that's totally okay. It's basically geeky marketing language. That means for every 200 visitors you send here, you generate 100 leads. And those are leads, of course, the way that it's set up, they're leads that you own, that you control, that you can promote whatever you want over a very long period of time. So still on the highly converting offer, this is just one of the sales page videos. You'll also have access to the recording of this video, but this is a sales page video that converts 1 in 4. So that's an 80% conversion. Now just remember, that is on the 14-day free offer. So it is converting at 1 in 4 for the free offer, and then the people still have to decide, whether they want to make money with the system, which of course would mean putting in the credit card and signing up for the $98 a month. So number four factor is the ability to break even on just one sale, which basically means improved team retention. So just think about it. If you're going to be able to, bring your team members on, the ability for them to break even just by recruiting one single person, you see how that means that that person is going to stick around much, much longer, and especially when they get 2, 3, 4, 5 people in and they start to see a fairly significant residual income coming in, that person is going to be with you for a very long period of time. So this is a real retention formula, which is really exciting for me. And then team environment and community, we've got a Facebook group for support, which is just buzzing just all the time. I'm constantly seeing it on my Facebook, this Facebook group, because people that are in this community are just excited about what we've got going on here. And then number 6 is simple to follow training and plug-and-play resources. So these are just a couple of the examples of the downloadable products that you have access to when you get started with NMVT. So on the top left here, you see this coaching success. This is basically a series of trainings all on how to become and maintain a coaching business, which of course is huge for building a network marketing company, because you can actually you could charge for coaching, but then you can also say, well, if you just join my company, then you can get my coaching services for free. It works like a charm. So the 7 Habits of Highly Effective Networkers right here. This is an ebook. List building domination. You see how this is all relevant information to building a home business and building a profitable network marketing business. Facebook Buzz guide to building your business using Facebook, and then building your organization on autopilot. Again, if you could see the diagram here, you can see this is all for the network marketing industry. And then this is just one training video that I took a screenshot of the training video right here. And I don't know if you can see this. It's really, really kind of faded here, but it's the title of this training video is $1,000 in your first 24 hours. So hint, hint, that would be a really good training video to watch after you get started with Network Marketing VT. Go and watch that video on how to get $1,000 in your first 24 hours. And so number 6, simple to follow training and plug-and-play resources. And then number 7, and this is kind of a biggie, the newness factor. So this program was just relaunched in September of 2012, and I got to tell you that the story that I told earlier, back when I was just 6 months in the business, when I was just getting started with MyLead System Pro, it was new. One of the reasons why I was able to have results really quickly and why I was able to make money quickly with MLSP when I was brand new was because it had this newness factor, and it was new and exciting, and people were all about it, and it was easier for me at the time to get people involved and get people enrolled because it was new and because it was exciting and because people were having results. I'm seeing that same thing right now with Network Marketing VT. So the time to get in on this thing is now. I'm really seeing this the same place as where that was, you know, a few years ago, and I've been able to ride that wave for the past few years and do it to completely transform my life and make a ton of money in the process. And you have that opportunity in front of you right now. So here's what happens next. Get back to the person that invited you to this presentation. I realize that I'm not the only one that invited people to this presentation. If I did invite you personally, then get back in touch with me either on Facebook or by email or any of the number of ways that we communicate. And then take your 14-day, 100% free system test drive. So you get a 14-day test drive for free, so you can, you know, take a look at the system from the inside, look at the training, check out the downloads, get a look at the marketing. Really, you know, do your due diligence and see from the inside the training and the value that we have in front of us here. Take your 14-day, 100% free system test drive. You'll see a page that looks exactly like this. This is where you take your free system test drive. You just fill in this basic information. It takes about 2 minutes to get started. Join this incredible community. Plug into the simple training and get on the fast track to making your dreams and goals a reality. Get started in NMBT now. Now, I just want to take a few minutes and pull out some people who have already seen the vision here and have already decided to get rolling here with this business. And then if we have time, then maybe I'll take a few questions if we have some time. So first, I just want to pull out a good friend of ours from here in Windsor, Mr. Doug DiMercurio. Doug, my friend, you are unmuted. Can you hear me? Oh, whoops. Hey, Doug. There you go. Mr. Doug. Hey, Doug. I hear Doug's dog Penny in the background. Doug, are you there?
What a great night for Halloween, huh?
All right. Looks like Doug has got some trick-or-treaters there right now. Maybe we'll we'll bring Doug out in just a minute. How about also from Windsor, Colorado, Tom Murky. Tom, can you hear me?
I sure can, Adam, and our trick-or-treaters left.
Oh, good. Good timing.
Ate all the candy.
Good. So yeah, so Tom, so tell us what is it that you like about what you're seeing here, and why are you excited about NMBT?
Okay, well, a couple things real quick, Adam. First of all, the compensation plan. It is simple, and it's a bit for everyone, and the more you work at it, the better you get at it, and you're making money right now, and that I've struggled in this industry just because I did not have the upfront training. The one company that I joined was very complex in the back office and building my own blog and a multitude of things, and I did struggle with that, and to have the easy step-by-step tutorials that I saw in Network Marketing VT was pretty awesome. I mean, I saw it and I jumped in and looked at it, and that really, to me, the folks that are overwhelmed by other lead generation programs will really be pleased with this. and the quality of the different types of training for as many different personalities of prospects that you're going to have. I think there's 97 or 98 different trainings in there, Adam. And when I saw that, I knew, I can match my prospects and their personalities and their skill sets with the different trainings in this. And right there it is. It's plug and play. So those two things really jumped out at me. And for new folks, you want to be making money pretty quick. And for sustainability for your primary business, I think that this is extremely valuable for that as well. So those were my top three, right off the top of the bat, and then the quality of the people that are also involved in it.
Absolutely, absolutely, Tom. Well, hey, thank you so much for sharing, Tom, and for being with us this evening. And I look forward to seeing you helping you make money with this community, and seeing you and your leadership come through in this community as well.
Oh, well, thank you, Adam, and absolutely, and I will be 5 figures in this by the end of the year.
Yeah, you will.
Absolutely.
All right, Tom. Thanks. Talk to you soon.
Good night.
All right, next I want to pull out Ashley Hendricks. Hopefully Ashley is not entertaining trick-or-treaters at the moment. And Ashley, you know what, I'll just bring her out. Ashley, how you doing? Can you hear me? Hello, Ashley. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if we can pull Ashley out in just a minute here. Let's see if we can bring Doug back out. Hey, Doug. Last time I pulled you out, you were entertaining some trick-or-treaters. Are you with us now?
I am with you. Yeah, that was kind of fun. I actually got a good marketing photo there because they wanted to have their picture taken with me. So.
Oh, cool.
So that was fun. Yeah. What do you want to ask me?
Well, yeah. So just tell me. You've been. I know that your somewhat analytical brain has been really going really analyzing this thing, and you've been really picking it apart from over the last week or so that you've been in it. What is it that you're seeing? What is it that you're seeing it as far as helping the new person? That's just getting started, and why are you excited about being part of it?
Yeah. It's funny that Jordan also told me that he sees me as being analytical, and I guess I am when I first get into it, but I don't see myself that way. I just like to have fun, and so, but I do when I jump into something, I like to know what it is I'm getting into, and I see the opportunity here is something special because if you can remember back when you learned how to ride a bicycle, for most of us, they put training wheels on those so you can kind of get the feel of what it's like. And then after you get used to doing it and you're riding around and the training wheels aren't hitting the ground too much anymore, then they take them off and off you go. Well, this NMVT is kind of like training wheels for somebody in network marketing. And it provides you with the training in how to do this right, but at the same time it gets you into and shows you how to get started real quickly and actually start making money with it. So whenever I get into something new like this, what I do is I start out in the business as though I'm somebody that has no experience. And so what I did is I got in, it sounded interesting, and so I was real skeptical, like most people will be. Well, can this work for me? And yeah, I know, Adam, you can do it because you've been doing this forever. But what about the people that have never done it? And so, that's how I approach it. And so I went in and I went through the basic training that's provided to, when you join, and just followed the directions. And so what I did is they teach you how to set up your system. It takes no time at all. And they teach you, what this is all about. I haven't taken any of the training in NMVT yet. I just followed the directions in the setup stuff. And then there was a recommendation there on how to do solo ads to get leads. And so I did that. So I'm still in my 14-day free trial period, but I did spend $125 to purchase 250 clicks. And I did that the next day. I had 5 people that had already joined through me. without even knowing what it was that I did. In fact, I did it the wrong way, but because I didn't send them to the capture page, I sent them to the sales page.
You sent them to the wrong link, but you still got 5 people signed up.
To the wrong link, but I still had 5 people that signed up. So I still have, at that time, I still had 10 days left in my free trial period. I still have 9 days left right now. And I've got 5 people that are ready to do this. Now, if they do the same thing I did, you know, I'll have a pass up from each one of them. So I'll have 5 plus 5. I'll be making $1,000 a month before I ever even have to pay, basically, or 2 days later. You know? And so this is pretty exciting. I really like, I really like that. And the other thing about it is that it's not just for newbie, because I actually did, after that happened, I went in and I looked at one of the trainings, and there's a training in there, it's a mindset deal about, it's about, oh gosh, and okay, sorry to delay you, but it has to do with transactional analysis. Now that is, you know, that's more syllables than I can pronounce right now. I'm having too much fun on Halloween, but that's the psychology of communication. And I learned about transactional analysis 30 years ago, and I'll tell you what, it is something that if you understand it, you can communicate with people in a way that you never thought you could. And so, you know, there's stuff in here that I haven't seen in any other training platforms. And so, you know, that's I'll wrap that up, Adam, because you know me, I can talk forever.
But that's great, though. I mean, I hear you there. I mean, you're basically saying that there's some really advanced stuff in there. I mean, because I've barely scratched the surface so far, you know, as far as what I've gone through in the training. But that's really exciting. What you're saying there is, you know, you're saying, you know, there's some great, you know, stuff for people that are brand new, but there's also more advanced stuff for the more advanced marketers as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
awesome.
Like I said, I mean, I follow everybody in terms of education, and that's a topic that is timeless, but nobody's been talking about that for a long, long time. So I was surprised. Right.
Wow, cool. Thank you so much, Doug. Look forward to doing this with you and to making a ton of money together with you in this community.
Absolutely.
All righty. All right, I am muting Doug, and I'm pulling out Ashley. Let's see if this works. Ashley, are you with me? Hello, hello, Ashley. Okay, so having some technical difficulties here with Ashley, but you know what? That's okay. Let me just see. You can pull me out if you want. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just to get a female perspective here. I'm gonna bring out Melissa. Hello, Miss Melissa Hoffman in Denver. How you doing this evening?
Good. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, my friend.
All right, great.
So tell me, Melissa, what is it? You've been able to get some results right off the bat. You've been in this in the NMVT for a short time, but you're getting results. What is it that's excited you about what you're seeing here with NMVT?
Well, hands down, I think it was just that you break even at your first sale. You just don't see that in many other places and in the industry in general. It's frustrating to spend, $500, $1,500, $2,000 to get into a business, and now you realize like, oh no, I need to spend a bunch of more money on marketing to get more people, and then it's like you're going backwards for a long time before you can get any traction, and that usually gets people, stops people in their tracks, which is why I think, in the MLM industry in general, you have such a high attrition rate. So just being able to make my money back quickly, that was awesome. And I am, a much more like analytical mind, and it was just like it made total sense to me as far as just what the offer is. And also, I guess for me, another thing was that so many of like the top leaders that I follow and respect are in it. That's pretty cool too.
Sure. And I'm sure that you mentioned, it's great that you can make your money back with one sale, but that's also probably helped you as far as getting new team members excited about it, or getting people, to join, because you get to use that and you get to say, yeah, all you need to do is get one person in and you've covered your cost, right?
Yep, absolutely. It's the easiest thing that I've seen so far. So I'm excited to build this as another stream of income for myself and help other people do the same.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Melissa, for jumping out, and look forward to building this with you and making a ton of money together as well.
Yep, we're going to be so rich.
Oh, yeah. All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just trying one more thing to bring Ashley out here. It's looking like I could make Ashley a presenter. Let me see if I can do that, because you guys, Ashley, she created a $1,000 monthly residual income stream with NMVT in her first 3 days. So she's absolutely rocking this thing out. So I really want to get her out here if possible. Ashley, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Hey, all right,
oh
that works.
God! Finally, awesome.
Finally. Awesome. Okay, well, the floor is yours. What do you got to say?
But you don't want to lead this with questions?
Well, yeah. I mean, what is it that you've been? We're all fairly new at it. We're all fairly new to this. You've only been doing this for a few weeks now, but you were able to, get results right away, and doing that without all these other things, like somebody like myself coming into it. I've got a list. I've got several thousand people on a list. I've got a blog. I've got an audience. I've got credibility. So big deal, whatever I can do. But somebody like you who doesn't have those things, who's been able to get results right away, is incredible. So what is it that I'm sure that's probably pretty exciting for you. But what else are you excited about with NMVT?
I'm just excited about the potential. I think the newness factor, in this industry, the newness factor goes really far. As we all know, we are all generally big fans of shiny objects, and this is about as shiny as it gets. But the difference here is that it doesn't fall short on substance. And we have industry leaders, just from across companies and platforms, who have come in, who are affiliates with the company, who are generating content for the company, hosting wake-up calls and webinars. There's just an insane amount of value packed into the system, whether it be in our daily calls, our team trainings, our I'm sorry, my dog is trying to tear up my house right now as we speak. Our daily calls, our webinars that happen nearly every night of the week. And then, of course, some of the products that you featured earlier are actually private label rights, or PLR products, that we have access to basically leverage to build our lists. And now this is coming from someone who has no list. I don't have a Facebook fan page, as you mentioned. I don't have a blog. Generally, all of the things that most marketers build their businesses from, I don't have those things. I have the gift of gab and a lot of drive and a personal Facebook page, and that's how I built my business. But these PLR products are kind of the icing on the cake, in that that there's value in them that spans everything that you would need as a newbie marketer, or an experienced marketer to add to your base of products and offerings to build your list and grow your business. You know, whether it's high-tech SEO type training or follow-up training. I mean, getting on the phone, kind of the foundational marketing aspects of network marketing, where you're actually communicating and connecting with other people. There's training that spans the whole spectrum.
Awesome, awesome. And now Ashley, just to let everybody know, you're a single mother, right?
That's right.
Living in Huntsville, Alabama, right?
Uh-huh.
And how does it make you feel to know that you were able to come online and create an income result like that you can leverage, actually, that's pretty cool in itself, that you can leverage that you've got an income claim there and you can leverage that story. But how does it feel that you can actually do that in such a short period of time? How does that make you feel about just about your future financial life of you and your daughter?
It's insanely empowering, not only for the not only for what it does for myself and my daughter and what I'll be doing for our financial future with this platform and all that it entails, but it's just amazing to be able to have that story to share with people and empower people who are brand new to the game, who are essentially walking in with the same set of tools that I walked in with. And showing them that it can be done. And I think that once you really experience that kind of breakthrough success for yourself, you really do understand that the sky is the limit. It's an incredible feeling.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ashley. And I know that in the very near future we're going to be doing a Facebook training for the community, all about how you were able to leverage your Facebook list to get the result that you did. So that will be available for everyone. So you guys, you gotta get started now. Get started. Take the 14-day test drive just as soon as possible, because this thing is just it's blowing up, and the time to really leverage that newness is right now. There's a lot of low-hanging fruit right now, and you deserve to capitalize on that, and you can, just like I did 4 years ago when I was just getting started. So Ashley, thank you so much for sharing.
Glad to do it.
Yep, and that's it, you guys. That's the presentation. Thank you so much for being here. Get back with the person that invited you to this presentation. Tell them you want the link, the join link to take your 14-day free test drive. And I look forward to working with you, and look forward to seeing you out there. Have a wonderful night, everyone.